Hello, Shabbat Shalom, and Chanukah Sameach. We are ready to embrace this Shabbat of Chanukah and the light and the relaxation and the renewed energy and the invigoration and the inspiration that this Shabbat can be and will be. As we prepare to enter this Shabbat, we'll reflect on what was an extraordinary week of the first days of Chanukah, of the celebrations of Chanukah. We've had so much happening here at the Shaar. It's been wonderful for all ages. We've seen together, standing around the Chanukiah, whether it was on our Côte Saint-Antoine entrance with our young families, or whether it was our community in the Dieter courtyard celebrating an outdoor Chanukah winter celebration, whether it was together with the Temple Emmanuel Beth Shalom family at City Hall having a community candlelighting. We've had so much going on in our community. And it seems, as it seems year in and year out in communities across the globe, that oftentimes we focus our energies on the first days of Chanukah, that we embrace Chanukah, the first nights of Chanukah, with passion, with energy. That's when oftentimes our programs are focused. And then as Chanukah continues, the last days are given fewer programs or less attention in that way, and that's just the natural way of life. I haven't done scientific studies on this I don't have data on this, but simply an observation that oftentimes we tend to favor the early days of Chanukah as opposed to the later days of Chanukah. And this was noticed as well by Rav Eliyahu Dessler, who was the great mashkiach of the spiritual leader of the Panovich Yeshiva, one of the great centers of Jewish study. And he offered a beautiful parable, which I'd like to think about as we approach these final days of Chanukah. And the parable was about two friends who are very dear friends, very close friends. And one of them one day goes out and buys a lottery ticket, and lo and behold, wins the lottery. Well, how does his friend feel? How does the friend who didn't win the lottery feel? He feels very happy, for his friend won the lottery, so why shouldn't he be happy? And friends are happy for each other, and that's what friendship is about. And so you have two people who are happy, one who won the lottery and one who didn't. And then the next day or the next week, that friend who won the lottery, he buys another lottery ticket and wins the lottery again. He comes and tells his friend the good news, I won again. How does the friend who didn't win feel? Well, he feels pretty good. I'm happy for my friend. Not as happy as the first time. Did you have to go and win twice? But still happy. And then this happens a third time. That same friend, lo and behold, some people have all the luck and he wins a third time. How does the friend who didn't win feel? Well, starting to get a little bit jealous. Happens a fourth time. Well, there's resentment. You better believe at this point. You've won the lottery 4 times. I've never won even once. And then a 5th time. And then a 6th time and a 7th time. Rav Dessler says, this is Chanukah. Each day, each light that we light represents a new miracle, represents a moment of winning the lottery. And we have to decide as we light these candles, which friend are we? Are we the one who wins the lottery time and time again? And then that means that each day, each candle is a renewed source of joy and energy and appreciation? Or are we the other friend who sees someone else winning, but we ourselves are not necessarily feeling so lucky each and every time? And we have to look at it in the first way, says Rav Dessler. We have to look at it as if we're winning the lottery. Each time we light a new candle, whether it's the first night or the 6th or 7th or 8th night, we have to appreciate what that means, because as a people, as the Jewish people, we have won the lottery over and over and over again. We've been blessed. We've been lucky. God has been there for us time and time again. And so each night is just more reason to celebrate. And that's an idea that I'm going to take with me into these last nights of Chanukah and the Shabbat of Chanukah, is just how lucky we are not to celebrate just one day, but how blessed we are to celebrate even more days into the 6th, 7th, and 8th days of Chanukah. What a blessing it was in those days, Bayamim Hahem, in those days, in the days of the Chanukah miracle, Uvizman Hazeh, and in these days as well, because the miracles continue in our lives, the appreciation of God's role in our lives, the blessing of what it means to be a Jew, and to fight for that, and to know that we have something worth living for, and something that gives our lives such great meaning. And the Chanukah miracle inspires us to appreciate those blessings, not just the first time, but every moment throughout life. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom and a Chanukah Sameach, and may the light of the Shabbat candles and the Chanukah candles continue to inspire us and bring us peace in this coming Shabbat and always. Shabbat Shalom.
Just as we were thinking that this pandemic was coming to an end, the world embraces a new COVID variant. Now, more than ever, we pray for hope. And this is what the holiday of Chanukah is all about. And so perhaps, not just lighting the Chanukiah in your homes, let's all light it as a community and bring light to this world. Baruch atah Adonai Elokeinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Elokeinu melech haolam she'asa nisim la'avoteinu b'yamim ha'em b'zeman hazeh. Ma'oz tzur Yeshuati lechana leshabeach tikon beid tefilati v'sham todah nezabeach le'etachin matbeach mitzar hamnabeach Azegmor beshir mizamor Chanukah mizabeach Azegmor beshir mizamor Chanukah mizabeach. Shabbat Shalom and Chag Urim Sameach.